Right guys, so decided I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to get it out now just for 5 or 10 minutes just to double check that nothing's loose, because the last thing I want to do is drive to Oak Park tomorrow for a bash to find something that I've missed and then to have a wasted trip. So hopefully we can get us started. She's lowered, very lowered. She looks good though. Man, that steering's responsive. So initial impression, the big worry I had was acceleration being a bit lacking, but that's accelerating fine. Steering is very, very responsive, like even more so than a 5. You know, it just flipped that round easily, and that's only on 6 volts. You know, I do need to tune the G320, but I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah guys, she accelerates so nice. Yeah guys, this handles really, really nicely. So it's really easy to get the back end out. Dear spectators, you can still see it, the grass is still a bit wet and the tyres aren't the best in the wet. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's a fixed axle. So yeah, it's more tail end happy than I thought it would be. But no guys, I'm impressed. So let's just adjust the needle real quick on this carb. I think I set it at 2 out instead of 1 7/8 just to give that a bit of extra fuel. So half, 1, half. Is that right? I'm losing bloody count, it's too early. So half, 1, 1 1/2, 2, and then back in 8. So we'll do that. So that should be about right now. See, I need to set the failsafe on the receiver as well, because it didn't lock any brakes on them at all. There's very little front brakes, it's all in the rear, so I need to adjust that. But this is what I brought it out for. You know, whether having the body shell on, I imagine it will change it a little bit, because there'll be a bit of extra weight on top. That soaks up that jump so well. So I'll put the tacho on it tomorrow and do some proper tuning and see what RPM I'm getting out of the engine. You can hear it now, it's a bit rich now, you can hear it on the top end. I love how when you're on power, the front end like lifts, and as soon as you back off it drops down. I love that. It's nearly empty now, so I'll shut her off. Always check your kill switch works every time you go out, because you never know, something could have come loose. So, really impressed actually. Handles a lot better than I thought it would. Like, loads better than I thought it would. I'd argue the fact that this would keep up with velocity 5 around the grass track, and on a rough track probably beat it. You know, I ain't worried about the grass and that so much. Acceleration is much better than I was expecting it to be. Because it being such a new truck, and we're not working out the gearing and how the gearing works, and you know, acceleration's fine. You can see the tyres are wet, so they were gripping a little bit. I need to adjust the brakes because I've got no brakes on the front at all. It's all back end. That should fix that out. It does prefer to go around corners on a little bit of throttle and not roll around them, but that's easy to adjust to anyway. It doesn't handle that much different to my DNT. You know, and it looks good. Bloody flies, look, flies everywhere all over my shit, get off. So, I'll check it over when I get back in the house now. I'll sort the brakes out tomorrow morning. Probably get the air compressor on it, just give it a quick blow out real quick. Check the plug on the G320, put the tacho on, fit the body shell, and then she's ready for Oak Park tomorrow. Hopefully no screws are backed out. Well, everything seems to be present and accounted for, which is always a good sign. You see, look, absolutely no scratches on the chassis at all, and that's because it's so high up. And that is another thing I was worried about, because it's high. You know, would it affect? But no, it doesn't affect it at all. I think a lousy 5 probably down here somewhere, about there-ish. You know, you've easily got double the ground clearance on this, if not a little bit more. Now you can see grass is definitely going to be an issue with it, so I'll get some outerwears ordered. Maybe we can get some shockwares as well. I might even get the engine mesh modded. But no, happy days. First impressions, very impressed with how it's handling. The steering especially, because those servos are only on 6 volts. So I dread to think how much of a beast it's going to be on a LiPo. So far, so good, boys and girls. I'll see you all tomorrow when I get to Oak. Again, any questions, just ask.